Well, hey everybody. Good evening, good night, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this later. Um, Welcome to Beaker's Garage. I'm your host. I hope you know me by now. I'm Beaker. Pardon the little stumble there. It's been a it's been a week. We're back. It's gonna be a fun time tonight. We're gonna work on the Thousand Sunny some more. I am going to actually, hopefully, finish putting this sucker together. At least all the major components. I'm gonna do this in an order that I know will at least get me 90% of the way through, or however long it is. Because I'm gonna fucking try to do the water decals tonight. I don't know exactly how that's gonna go. So I'm saving that for last. So we'll probably get like all the small bits and pieces for like the mass and everything like that assembled. But as far as final assemble, we'll see how I do with the sails, and if I just have to say fuck it, I'm not doing the decals, so be it. And at least they have actual stickers I can put on. So yeah, we have that going for us. First things first, again, I want to thank y'all for being here. If you like the music, thank our friends over at Monument Studios. Their Fantasy Plus app, huge library of songs, music to go and play your games with, and sound effects to go along with it. Use the code MISFIT for 30% off or 3 months free. You want some math rocks, go check out our friends at canadiandice.ca. Use the code MISFIT15 and you can get 15% off your order. And then if you want a shirt that says Yep. Beaker builds or the Tabletop Misfits logo, go check out dungeongrandmaster.com, and we've got some shirts over there for y'all to purchase. In the meantime, yesterday was my daughter's birthday, so that's why we didn't have Tavern Talks. So, sorry, not sorry. She turned 11, y'all. She's 11. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get to building, and we'll see how the night goes. I have a little trough of water for the water decal. I have what I need for it. But first, I'm gonna start working on like the mast, the crow's nest, and I think it's like the rear sail, because that doesn't need a sticker, so I can at least get that thing done. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let's get this party started. And I know y'all see all the instructions over here, so you'll just have to kind of bear with me. So let's cross your fingers for me that I don't actually like knock anything over tonight, because that would really, really suck. I mean, really suck. I hope everybody's doing all right though. It was rather nice. We took our daughter out to the theme park, Busch Gardens. It's probably the first time she's actually had like a party with some friends around, and it was really nice to see her happy. It was a different kind of happy that we hadn't seen in a while. So it was really heartwarming, especially with the folks that we went with. There's just something about it. So, but in the meantime, I'm just finishing up runners now. This is gonna be fun, y'all. Let's see. But if I'm able to finish this up tonight, you know what that means, right? Right, y'all? You know what that means? That means I paint for like the next 2 to 3 weeks. So. And they're gonna be so tiny. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. It's ridiculous how small those things are. I mean, utterly fucking ridiculous. Okay, I know where that's going now. It's going to the rear mast. Okay, I know it. Okay. So. But, in the meantime, I get to focus on doing this. So, cool thing. I don't know how anybody feels about this shit, but this is actually a pretty good angle, isn't it? You can see all the action right now. Woo! Who checked out the trailer for, like, there are a shit ton of trailers that dropped today for movies that are coming out in October. Nuts. The Mortal Kombat trailer dropped today. That looks very interesting. Despite the track record that that franchise has in a movie format. Carl Urban seems to be embracing the Johnny Cage persona, which is great. Baraka doesn't look too bad. I was kind of surprised. Honestly, Baraka looked pretty good. And it could be some unfinished like polishing that they have to do for the mouth, but so far I'm okay with it. I'm not too judgmental on that kind of shit. I wonder if there's a particular mouse is clicking on something if I don't like it. I'm moving a couple things real quick. Sorry for all the excess noise. I should have done this earlier, but you know what? I am a fucking... If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm a bit of a scatterbrain when I get focused, which is the weirdest thing. I focus on something and then everything else just gone. I don't know. Can't explain it. Cannot explain it for the life of me. It starts. Okay. But yeah, so as I was saying, the trailer for Mortal Kombat dropped, and then the trailer for Tron dropped as well. Very interesting. I don't know how to feel about Mr. Jared Leto being the... I don't know if he's like the actual like main protagonist or like a deuteragonist or what, or antagonist. Maybe both. I don't fucking know. But he hasn't. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because Tron is one of those franchises that I enjoyed. So or at least the original one for sure. And then, out of the fucking blue, apparently, Cyberpunk got another update. Like, see, look at that, its first drop. 2.3. I think it's mostly like piddly stuff, but fuck. Putting out another one. Another update to it. And they all said they were done with it. Well, call them liars. But yeah, it's mostly like, I looked at it, I at least looked at the trailer, and it was quality of life stuff. I think there's they're putting in a new feature to actually ride in the Delamain taxis, and like an auto drive feature. So that way you can just kind of sit in the car and just kind of set it and forget it. Which, honestly, for a cyberpunk type world, makes sense that that would be a feature. But they really turned that game around. I'm happy about it. They kind of did the same thing when they had control over The Witcher, because I don't think it was when they did Wild Hunt. I think it had some minor issues with it as well when it first released. Could be wrong. Could be misremembering. But then I went through a bunch of quality of life patches, and it's now one of the best games that they've ever put out. And I think Cyberpunk is going to enter that same realm for them, as far as it may have started rough, but they ended it on a fucking high note. Top of the crow's nest. This doesn't really matter which one I pick up. So I want to do the water slides for the flags, but at the same time, that would the way they have them. I'll show y'all in a second. But the way it's set up in the actual water slide pack, it's just the way they have them. It's just the Jolly Rogers. Whereas if you were to do the stickers, they actually have the black with it. So I'm kind of hemming and hawing about it. Did I fucking miss some stick? God damn it. I think I did. Oh well. I'll get them later. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I have missed some stickers? Anyway. It's neither here nor there. Calm. Calm, calm. But I think for the actual flags, like these flags, I might do the black stickers. Just because I'm not painting the flag. Who knows? But in other news, have y'all been checking out Guardians of the Grid? Because I like it. It's a great show. Go check it out if you haven't. First 2 episodes are on, well, at least the first episode for sure is on YouTube. I think I gotta put the description up for the second one. Go check it out. There's no bias on my part. Got a great cast. Everyone there is just fucking killing it. These stickers are actually better than the fucking Thousand Sunny. Or not the Thousand, the Going Merry. Damn. Okay. God, I'm also like in the midst of watching G Gundam right now. Oh my god, I love how much of a shonen it is. I mean, it is shonen to the max. And I'm there for it. I love every minute of it. Hey, we got a flag. Woo, we got our Jolly Roger going. Yo ho 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 ho. And I know I've been wearing my One Piece shirt every night for this. But not tonight apparently. Well, you know what? You're gonna have to give me a little bit of slack though, because it is still thematically it's still ship-ish. It's just Star Trek in space. So, you know, cut me a little slack there. Got it to face the right way. Good. Perfect. Look at that. I'm cruising this. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I've got to check something. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Son of a bitch. Man. I'm a dum-dum. Oh well. It's alright. It's okay. Just calm down, right? Just calm down. I did miss some stickers. I missed 4 stickers. They go on the side of the hull of the ship. But I missed them. And I've grabbed tweezers and set up my nippers. See? I'm all flustered now because of these fucking stickers. Ugh. Why do y'all let me do this? It's crazy though, my daughter's finally starting to get like into some of the cool stuff now. She still doesn't want to like watch anything with us per se, but she'll definitely take my advice when it comes to like, hey, this movie's cool. We should watch this. Because I think I've got like 5 movies on the list for her to watch. Maybe more, honestly. I've got too many movies. But she's like, I want to watch a scary movie. I'm like, okay. I can get you a scary movie. But you've got to be ready for it. Because you see, her and her mom, they'll be going to the Universal Studios, like Hollywood Horror Nights down in Universal. And I am abundantly jealous because that's something I've wanted to do for such a long time. But at the same time, wow, that's a snug fucking fit. But no, at the same time, well, I'm jealous. I'm a little jealous, but it'll be alright. I'll get over it. There will be other opportunities to do this, I'm sure. Let's see, send the crow. How's this working out? So I need this. Right? No. Yes. Yes. Okay, 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 okay. And then we got a little speaker, a little loudspeaker over here. We've got the whole mast with the crow's nest. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I like it a lot. I like it. Alright. I'm gonna save this. I'm not gonna put them on the put it on the ship yet. We've got things we gotta do to get ready for all of that. One being more stickers for this baby on the front and the back. Oh man, I almost clipped my thumb or my pointer finger. Told y'all. That's why this is now you see why I named this Come Sail Away, because it's sails, sails, and more sails. But, and the funny thing is, this ship essentially has a trolling motor, a paddle wheel. So, I don't know. Aside from that, who all who is excited to see or who plans to go see the old Ninja Turtle movie in theaters for its anniversary. Because I know I would fucking love to. That was a great, great movie. The puppeteering was fan-fucking-tastic. Courtesy of none other than the Jim Henson Company. You know. The people who do the fucking Muppets. Or, you know, that crew. The ones who did The Dark Crystal, Sesame Street, but I'm sure if you're listening to me drone on about this, you probably have seen it and know about that. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And then, of course, today is also like, you know, Shonen Jump's manga drop day for like some of their monthly titles. It's like their monthly titles and some of their bi-weekly titles drop on Thursdays / Fridays, I guess. I don't know, in Japan. Forget how far, maybe when, I don't know. I forget how the day works over there. Either way, Kaiju number 8 dropped. And it was the last chapter. Not a terrible chapter, not a terrible way to end the story, I don't think. Some people are going to have their thoughts and their feelings about it, which is okay. I'm not here to shame you for hating it or whatever. My personal opinion is I think it was handled as best as it could. The way Shonen is kind of running things behind the scenes, I can't expect every single title to have a fucking fantastic ending, because they're either going to be rushed to an end or just abruptly canceled and having to force the end. Shonen's just been doing what Shonen's doing for, you know, right or wrong, honestly. I don't like it because of how it affects the artists. I think it stifles some of the potential that some of the writers have. Now, granted, some of the titles they put out, it doesn't reach me, and I have no tie to it. But I'm keeping up with some of the things, and I don't know. Like one title that's coming out right now on a, I think it's bi-weekly basis, is Marshall King. And it's the same author who did Dr. Stone. And the focus there is the son of an outlaw, of a well-known outlaw, kills his dad to get the bounty and to get himself admitted into that world's school for U.S. Marshals out in the Wild West. It's trippy. The setting is interesting. There's like steampunkishness tied to it. But it's set in a weird, funky Wild Wild West. I think it's pretty good. I fucking love the artwork. I think it's Boichi is the artist, the mangaka. His art style just, it's, his corners are all crisp, or their corners are all crisp. It's the character designs are very similar to what they were in Dr. Stone, which he's not the only artist who's ever done that, so I'm not faulting that at all. Just look at what's his name, who did Eden Zero and Fairy Tale and Rave Master. Every character in there is just a simple iteration onto the next. Same designs, just reskinned, essentially. But the stories are good. Anyway, back to Marshall King. It took an interesting turn, and I hope it keeps going, honestly. I think there's something there. Of course, it's like, all the power of friendship, shonen, magic, voodoo, all that fun stuff. But I'm enjoying it. And then, of course, Boruto came out today. Whoa! Man! Thanks you, Sam. Yeah. Good to see you here, buddy. Yeah, no. If you haven't checked it out, I don't know if the volume's out for it yet. And then, of course, there's Chojin X. That one's got a very sporadic release because Shonen decided to actually listen to an author for once. Because that's the same author who did Tokyo Ghoul. And they did not want to be rushed for this particular story that they're writing. And Shonen said, okay, you can do this on your schedule. And the sheer amount of work that they're putting into that one, art-wise, is crazy. Then you got Boruto, which that one just... They've definitely changed where the story was going since the beginning. That is definitely an obvious tell. Because I don't know how they're going to end where they started with that little preview shot. And then, of course, there's One Piece. But, you know, I don't know. That story, it's getting there. Oof. They had a major, like, face reveal last week. There's, like, a whole bunch of background stuff that's happening this weekend. Oh. Like, everybody's... this thing's starting to... Yeah, well... It's on a roll right now. They're taking a break from, like, what's happening in the main story, like, the current stuff, to do another flashback. And this flashback already is, crazy. Alright, there we go. That's better. I had to fix that because I apparently forgot the stickers that went right here on the hole. So, you know, silly me. Now it actually looks better. I'll fix it later. So, Sam, I saw the news. I'm sorry. I didn't do it. It wasn't my fault. I won't say what it was, just because we hadn't talked about it too much on stream about what's going on, but yeah, it's a bummer. Save you. No, I won't save you apparently. See, everyone, they come to this channel thinking D&D, and then they get to this show during the week, and they're like, "What the fuck? This isn't D&D. This is just some bozo building stuff and talking about manga, and anime, all sorts of anime, movies, and all sorts of stuff." Well, you know what? That's what we're signing up for right now. It's just one way to distract ourselves. And as you can see, while I'm about to jinx myself, I just want everyone to know I'm on a fucking roll right now with this. I haven't fucked up extremely yet. So, there's a certain way that this has to go. This notch. Okay. And then, assuming this notch. So we'll go here. Okay, okay, okay. shit. Of course, that's what happens. Remember, kid. Remember, boys and girls. Measure twice, cut once. Or in this case, double check your alignment before you snap the shit together. Otherwise, you're going to break it apart. And fix it. And it doesn't get much easier. See? I get to talking. I think I'm on a roll. I think I have my orientations right. And then life says, nope. Think again, Beaker. And I say, why do this to me? That sucker snapped in there. Anyway. So I started playing that RoboCop game, Rogue City. Definitely not what I expected so far. Okay, here we go. Some good progress there. I did not expect okay, so I shouldn't turn this around. I did not expect to roam around Detroit, New Detroit, freely as RoboCop. There we go. Look at that. Fixed it. Boom. Like a glove. Like it was made. Oh. when everything fits so seamless. Or nearly seamless. It just, oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's it. I think I know what goes on to this. Yeah. Okay. I've got two of them that I gotta worry about, so I'll just go ahead and clip them out. That way that's taken care of. Because we are getting close to the moment of me embarrassing myself more than I usually do. Because I'm trying something new live. I'm gonna see how this fucking goes. Okay, that's a done runner. So I'm going to put these. No, well, this one I have to put down. Yeah. All right. Ta-da. And this bad boy. Goes back here. And then this bad boy. I guess that's just a support, okay. You go here. Hot. Damn, look at that. Well, I'll put you over here for now. Look at that. So far, so good. Getting there. Yeah, I had to go back and do these two stickers on both sides. Sorry. Y'all don't want to see my arm. You didn't come here to see Beaker's arms. You came here for the garage. Here's what I think I'm gonna do though. Because I've got a couple of things I've got to do. I'm trying to get my order of operations in my head. So I want to go ahead and get this taken care of. I want to get these sales ready to go. This one's not getting any stickers, fortunately. However, the other one will, and I want it to be, I want to get that sticker started at least and going. I'll just clip too much of that one. That way it can at least kind of sit dry before I fiddle fart around with it too much. Got one sail. Okay, so that's the sails, at least cut out. I'm gonna fucking give this a shot, y'all. Can't put it off any longer. So this means I actually have to do some cutting. So I'm gonna cut this shit out. See what I did there? Give myself at least a little wiggle room. Because I've never had to really cut these out before. So, y'all are about to see me in a new element. Well, I can cut my shapes. That's a plus, right? I can cut shapes. Give me a fucking pat on the back for that one. Okay. Cut the rest of them out too, just to have them ready to go. That way I can put the knife up and not gonna have a sharp blade around. Just sitting here looking at me. All of my safety people out there, I'm sorry. I'm probably being so unsafe with this right now. Because this is not a dull knife. It's a precision tool. It's a precision cuts. Who knows? Maybe if I'm good enough with this, fuck it, I'll do it more. Only one way to find out. I'm gonna add this to the list of skills that I will have obtained in this life. I can cut out water slides. Okay. At least I know where they all go. This one needs to go here, essentially. Oh yeah, you're gonna actually hang off the edge, aren't you? And you're gonna have, yeah, you'll have enough room. Okay. Okay. Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. I'm gonna try this out. See if this works at all. I do have a little trough of water. Whoa, shit. Was not expecting that. Did not know it was going to curl up like that. So I guess I just gotta let it sit in here for a couple of seconds. And then carefully move it over. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, it sure does slide right off, doesn't it? Fuck. Okay, here we go. expected this to go. Not a professional. And it rips. Hey, I fucked it up. I knew it. Oh well. I gave it the old college try. Good thing they gave me something else. Yep, that sucker shredded. Oh well, such is life. Was not prepared for that. But hey, I tried it. So first pass was not successful. It's okay. Just a skill I gotta work on. This is a thin decal regardless. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that as a win. Okay. I can do stickers, actual stickers. I'm gonna need I'm gonna somehow have to get more practice with water slides. So if anyone has like recommendations on how to practice that, like what to get to practice with that, I'm all ears. Unless it's just like, go buy a $5 kit. I say, okay. thin sticker anyway. Almost. Oh, goodness. Okay. There. Ta-da! I did it. All that effort. I tried. I really did. Alright, so you're gonna have to excuse the illusion for a second because I've got to... I'm gonna have to move this. That means I gotta move the camera a minute, or at least tilt it up. There's so much there. Shit. Yeah. That'll do for now. It'll have to. It'll have to do for now. Because I think mostly right now it is going to be little snippets here. Because now it's all the netting for the mast. Granted, I probably could have done this before I moved the ship, but you know, maybe I just wanted y'all to see me up close and personal. I don't care. My face is already on the internet. Not for nefarious reasons. I assure you, anytime my face is on the internet, it is for good. Or at least tabletop. You're gonna be a pain in the ass, aren't you? Because of where you gotta go. You dirty little... Ugh. I don't know what I can and can't say right now because I don't want to shut this place down. Okay. go to your home. You're too good for your home. Apparently you are. You dirty. Can you see what I'm trying to do? Whew. Okay. She's in there. Okay, that one's taken care of. So yeah, looks like we'll have this baby put together. I think what I'll do before I wrap yeah, because once I get all this stuff together, she's pretty much built. What I'll do is I'll cut out the crew. And they all have bases, fortunately this time. And I think what I'll do now is I will go ahead and use some of the plastic cement I have that I had to use for a piece on old grandpa. And what I will do is go ahead and like try to cement some of them down. So that way they'll all have a base. And I can set them all on the sun, on the sunny when it's all said and done. It'll be great. Okay. So let's see. That's done. This needs. This one. What's this one? Maybe it's not that one. Of course, because why wouldn't it do what I need it to fucking do? Okay, that's why. So I went wrong order of operation. Whew. That baby's in there. You know what I mean. which, because I cut them out, I think it might be this. Yeah, it's gotta be. Okay. Of course you would. Of course. Why would you not stay in place? Yeah, it's gotta be this way. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the orientation again because, yeah. Okay. So I think it was the main mast that was not down as far as it could have been or should have been. It's part of the issue. Whew. Holy shit. Alright. These are almost the same pieces. Almost. This is the one. This is the one that goes with the main sail. So I'm trying to make sure I got this right. I think I do. Okay. The last of the ropes. So 2 goes port. No, starboard. 2 goes starboard. 3 goes on port. Okay. Which, if you didn't know about shipbuilding, that's pretty much how it is. Odds and evens. Odds are port, evens are starboard. Now you know a little bit more. So when you look at the numbering on a big ship for rooms, it's all pretty standard. I'm not talking like a cruise ship room, I'm talking like a crew member room or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. With that, hot diggity damn, she's built. What? All right. Ah. It's the rocking horse. She came apart. So I'm trying to put it back together. All right. So. Just so y'all can see a little bit better. You guys are all looking at the starboard view of the 1000 Sunny. Stupid ring light. There. So we have our starboard view, forward view, and our port view with the Pony, the Mini Mary, and our Shark Sub, and our aft. Not too shabby. Kind of just knocked everything off. Son of a bitch. Alright. Anyway. I'll fix that all in a second. Oh, goodness. I'll put that, aim this back down here. You guys can look at the shark stuff for now. Look at how cute it is. Just a little submarine. And instead of a yellow submarine, it's a blue submarine. And this piece of rope won't stay where I want it. Well, I'll fix it later. It's not the end of the world. It's not broken. It just won't stay in place. Okay. Of course. It does that. So. Finished all that. She's put together, for the most part. Now, what I will do, to kind of finish up tonight, it probably won't take me too long, is I will cut out the crew, and their bases, and yeah. That's gonna be it. And they're tiny. Like, they're a ½ inch to an inch tall. So and you know what? I'm a little biased. I gotta cut out my boy Brooke first. Or as he's referred to in Wayno, Bonkichi. Wearing those panties on his head. Sanji. This is Robin. This is Robin. And then we got our Frankie. You know, it's funny. One Piece has a tie to Sentai that I did not realize until way late in life. Or, well, not way late in life, but just way later. The actor who formerly voiced Frankie in the Japanese dub, or, yeah, the original, like, Japanese stuff, he is the guy who did the voice work for Ninja Man in Kaku Ranger, the Sentai series, Kaku Ranger. Most people would remember that as Ninjor, but he didn't do that. He didn't do the American voice. He just did the Japanese voice. So, still a cool bit of info. Even if it doesn't matter to you, it's still a cool bit of info. Oh, goodness. All right. Like I said, we're going to finish this up. We're going to get the bases out. I probably won't have y'all watch me as I put on the cement, but I at least wanted y'all to see me get all these out just so you can see the sheer fucking size. And just be like, whoa. It's ridiculous. Because I think they're much smaller just so they can fit on the ship itself. So I think they're technically pretty close to scale, which is nuts, considering how you compare the size for the ones on the Going Merry. That's my boy. Horny grandpa is what he is. I'd almost consider him secretly the most powerful, or at least like third tier when it comes to that, because he's been around a while. Definitely your typical bard. You know what? Now that I think about it, you could probably almost think of him as like if Master Roshi was a skeleton. That would be Brooke. Don't want to drop these. I'd never fucking find them again. Okay. Alright, so 2 swords. That one goes to Usopp. Okay, so they all stand at least. Kind of. It's Luffy. Luffy gets the 1. Of course, Zoro can't stand. Frankie. Why are you the one who can't fucking stand Zoro? Son of a bitch. Look at that, they're all falling over. I'll fix it in a minute. Anyway, you get the idea. They're super fucking small. But with that, we're all done for now, for tonight. So. We have Luffy Taro. Zorojuro. Sangoro. Onani. Ruby. Chaporimon. Usahachi. Bonkichi. And Frenosuke. There we go. We have the crew. Fucking hell, I did it. I actually got them to stand up. They are so tiny. Okay. With that, I'm gonna wrap up tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up for tonight. I'm gonna cement these guys together here in a minute to their respective platforms, and then I can paint them next week, or at least get started on it next week. So thanks for joining. It's fun. I knew I was gonna fail at that water slide. That definitely is gonna be something I have to practice on. I gotta figure out a way to practice that though. So yeah, 1000 Sunny is built. The actual ship is built, so we can start painting the crew. They're gonna be a pain in the butt because they're in the Wano colors. And there's a lot of stripes and yay. So a lot of fine details. Want to thank everybody for showing up. If you're watching this later, hope you enjoyed it. I know I kind of rambled a lot about various movies, manga, anime, all the fun stuff. Don't forget, check us out not Monday. Next Wednesday for Tavern Talks, and then I'll be back Thursday, same time here for the Garage. Again, huge shout out to Monument Studios with their Fantasy Plus app. Go check out Canadian Dice and go to dungeongrandmaster.com. The codes are in the chat. I know I said them at the beginning. They're in the chat right now. Have fun with them. And with that, I think, yeah, it'll just be a few of us. And, yeah, we will be, calling it for the night. Sam, do you wanna go raid with me for a minute? There's only the two of us, unless you're not paying attention. Well, since you're not paying attention, I won't go raid. I'm gonna go ahead and close the garage. I will see you all next week. Oh shit. Of course I say that, now someone else shows up, huh? Yeah, we'll go raid. Why not? Hang around for a second, y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna go raid here. See y'all later.